I'm Matt McMurray with Campus Automotive in Blacksburg, Virginia, and today I have a Pirelli Scorpion All-Terrain Plus. It's a new all-terrain tire from Pirelli. For those of you not familiar with Pirelli, Pirelli is an Italian company. Most people know that things that are Italian are usually as reliable as a truck stop hot dog, but this tire is an exception. I think it's a great tire. I think it's got some new technology in it. They really spent some time trying to make a competitive tire. Cool features of this tire is they developed it for traction in the snow, on wet pavement, in the mud, in the sand, but they also took into consideration wet grass. So they tested it on wet grass, which is a little bit different from what the other manufacturers do, because they saw that that might be an issue. And a lot of people do a lot of driving on wet grass, believe it or not. So that's a really cool feature of this tire. Another really cool feature of this tire is just the tread blocks themselves. The tread blocks are shaped as a P and a S for Pirelli Scorpion. So that's how their design was when they thought about this tire. If you've ever done any research on Pirelli, you know that they used to have this, when they first got started in the early 1900s, they had these beautiful art pictures that they made, and they used it to sell tires. So they sold tires with art. And so I think that they incorporate that when they design new tires. You can also see this tire has a lot of siping, which is good for snow and wet traction. You can see that the tread blocks have some distance between some voids in between them, so that when you're in the mud and in the sand, you got those biting edges. And since they're shaped in these letter shapes, there's lots of different biting edges. So in the deeper snow and in the mud and the sand, you got something you can dig and bite with. Sidewall lugs to protect the sidewall on rocks and pinching rocks, and also for when it's aired down for more mud traction. 3-peak snowflake rated, so that if you live in one of those states that requires snow tires or change in the winter month, this tire will fulfill the need if you live in those snow states. So really, I think this is a pretty good tire for SUVs, maybe like a Toyota 4Runner, a Jeep Wrangler if you're not doing too much off-roading, maybe a Toyota Tacoma, a Chevrolet Colorado. This will be a perfect tire for that light SUV and smaller pickup truck to give you that good on-road stability, be quiet so that you can travel on the highway, but also when you go off-road, give you a little more traction. I think that the weak point on this tire is probably the two-ply sidewall. I think that it's unfortunate a lot of these all-terrains are going to the two-ply sidewall to save weight, but also to ride smoother, but you decrease your strength by 33% basically when you lose a whole ply on your sidewall. So I think that's a big downfall on this tire. But other than that, I think it's a fantastic tire. So at the end of the day, this will be a pretty good tire for you. So if you're looking at this tire and you're thinking about putting a set on, they're ranked very highly on Tire Rack, I would say go ahead and get it. You won't be disappointed. Feel free to comment below, like and subscribe. If you like what you see, let me know what you want to see in another video. Thank you. Pinches and from you want me to hang on just a second? Let me just add, if you,